Greetings. This is going to be a collective all 12 reading for Capricorn to Sagittarius. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. I personally follow Vedic sidereal astrology. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. If you don't know what any of your signs are, Google them. Google free birth chart and look up your stuff. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Capricorn. Beginning with Capricorn. Ooh, okay. We have stay. Somebody wants you to stay. Someone's thinking you should stay. Someone's wondering, are you going to stay? So some of my Capricorns, you also could be wanting somebody else to stay. There's definitely an energy here if someone's leaving. I'm seeing the fall leaves changing colors. It was like piecing words there. There's this energy, yeah, like, oh, my relationships, my connections change like the fall leaves. So Capricorn, there's something here about like when the leaves change, then that's when you know, oh, okay, this is out, and new things are coming in, because that's just how it goes. There's also the energy of the planet Mars. Now Mars, is the planet of war. So there's an energy here of perhaps having a lot of karma that can put you in situations that tempt you to go to war with a situation, Capricorn, or that you always think that you're at war in a situation or at war with yourself. Now I'm hearing war, so there's an energy of being at war with yourself. I need to write this down. There's an energy here as well of it's a blue world without you. A blue world. Now I'm hearing the song. The blue. Inside blue is the blue song, the blue world. But then I'm thinking of the movie Avatar. So Capricorn, some of you could really like the movie Avatar and feel a connection to the blue people in Avatar. But there's also the energy of sadness and depression with the color blue. And I do want to say, for those Capricorns who are battling and dealing with depression during this time, please seek the proper assistance that you need. I will just say, some things that are just important for the human vessel alone are grounding, putting your bare feet on the ground every single day. You would be amazed at how much this can just help create more of a regulated system of the human vessel itself, and also getting sunlight for, at least 30 minutes a day or so. And staying hydrated. But there's a Capricorn here who is not balancing and taking care of all of their needs. All of their needs are not being met right now. And so there's an energy of like, Capricorn, some of you are stuck in this blue world, or you feel like something is blue right now, or there's sadness and depression over you because it's a literal chemical imbalance or mineral imbalance in your body. Like your body is literally lacking a nutrition, or it's lacking exercise, it's lacking the right hydration, it's lacking the right nutrition, it's lacking laughter, it's lacking certain things, and it's just like basic things. And Capricorn, you need to really get in tune with yourself and your inner child and ask yourself, when did I make these other things other people's responsibilities rather than my responsibility? When did I make an expectation to receive these things from outside people? And when did I think it was okay to give these things to outside people, expect it in return, and then be upset when I have none left for me because I gave it all away? Which can also be why some of my Capricorns could be really like stingy with your energy, because you're like, man, I've like given it all away. I've loved so hard. I've loved so deep, and I've had it all taken away. So like, why would I do that again? Okay, Capricorn, we're getting deep, but I'm feeling resurrection, like Easter energy. Jesus, on the third day he rose. Hermit. The Hermit is the number 9. 9 is hermetic completions. The Hermit can only see one step ahead at a time. He can't see 10 steps ahead. He can't see 5 steps ahead. He can see right here and right there, and that's it. He doesn't know what mountains lurk in the valley. He doesn't know what there is ahead. He doesn't know what dangers lurk ahead, because he has faith. He walks by faith, not by sight. All right, Aquarius. No, I want to use my other deck. Okay, one more. Capricorn. I'm not done with this one yet. Capricorn. Capricorn. Woo, okay, way too many things, but we're just gonna take a peek. Okay. Capricorn, some of you guys are in a game of tug of war. Here's the cool thing about tug of war. If two people's hands are blistering, bruising, bloodying up because they're both yanking on this rope and they're like, you're at fault, no, you're at fault, no, you're at fault. And both these hands are now like, yeah, bloody, blistering, bruised. It only takes one of those people, Capricorn, to let go of that tug of war, let go of that rope, and both people will start healing. Whether they like it or not, they won't, the bruises, there will be no friction there, there's nothing to pull. And so Capricorn, some of you are in connections where you're literally just in that connection to hang on to that rope, almost so you can like wear it like a badge of honor of like, well, I go through this, I go through that, da 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 da, we've been through so much. And it's like, Capricorn, the universe is like, love is so much easier than that. Like harmony is so much easier than that. When did you think that it had to be so hard? Why are you making it so hard on yourself? And then we have the song Fighter by Christina Aguilera at the bottom of the deck. Also could be dealing with a fighter, or you could be a Capricorn who's a fighter. But you made me that much stronger, made me work a little bit harder. Capricorn, you don't need someone to tell you to work harder though, because you already work hard. All right, do I want to mix this? No. Okay, going on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius. These ones will probably be a little longer than normal, I suppose. I just made these decks. Aquarius, it could be raining around you. Let the rain fall down and let it wash away. Cause I want to hear the thunder out. Let the rain fall down. I'm coming clean. Aquarius, you could be coming clean to somebody, or somebody's coming clean to you. Interesting, Aquarius. Okay, so there could also be an energy here of purification because rainwater is purifying. Aquarius, some of you guys could be getting in a limousine, or you're being inspired to get a limousine for a nice date, a nice situation. I will pick you up in my stretch limo. Together we can cruise down. Okay, it's a song by Vega. So Vega could be something here as well, Aquarius. But definitely like saxophone, suit and tie. I'll be on my suit and tie. So I'm hearing that song Suit and Tie by Justin Timberlake. I can't wait to. Okay, some of my Aquarians, yeah, you could be having date night. Have fun, relax, sit back, appreciate, just do it. Nike, just do it. Aquarius, some of you guys could be athletes. You're being told to just do it. Some of you guys need to put your Nike shoes on and just do it. Get back into the gym, or go on that run. Some of my Aquarians could be like, it's raining outside, I don't want to go on my run. Well, if you listen to David Goggins, you better put your shoes on and get out there. Otherwise, I don't know, do an inside, Insanity or P90X? Some of my Aquarians could have been Insanity P90Xers. I totally did that stuff in college. All right. We definitely have some sort of date night going on because we also have bouquet. So some of my Aquariuses, you could be taking people on dates. You could be going on a date. Bring a gift, a present, something, some token of appreciation. Some of my Aquarians, you need to get more gifts. Your partner could be... like gift giving could be their love language, or one of their love languages that is like, it may be like second or third, so they don't really say it that much, but it means more to them than they care to admit. There's someone here that likes gifts more than they care to admit. And Aquarius, it's either you or it's the other person. Aquarius, there's also somebody here that's giving way too much to a situation. There's an, what's it called? This is really bothering me. Oh my gosh. It is a unrequited love. Unrequited. The polarity is off. Stop. Red light. Red means stop, Aquarius. There's something here that you want to make a move on, and Spirit is like, no. It's a no. And then we also have the Baby, You're a Song, You Make Me Want to Roll My Windows Down. So Cruise by Florida Georgia Line. Some of you guys could be in Florida or Georgia, or your person could be in the South area like that. There's also something here of Shades of Gold, 555, 533, 53, any renditions of 5s and 3s, which equals an 8, which 8 is all about self-mastery. It's all about infinity. It's all about, did you learn this lesson, or do you want to go and do that cycle one more time? Did you learn how to share? 3 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles is like foundation, teamwork, basic conflict resolution, mediation, how to have those difficult conversations. That's, the energy of 3. How can we really make this a, foundation here? Now, 5 is all about changes, conflict, usually just because of change. And most people don't really like change. It can make them uncomfortable. And people all have different perceptions, Aquarius. So these changes are making you uncomfortable. It's making the other people uncomfortable. There's a whole team here or a whole family. There's a bunch of people involved. It's not just you and them. We even have the Three of Cups right here. And it's leading to a sad situation. Oh my gosh. And these are 5s and 3s. I wasn't even going to use the tarot for this, but it's literally, I have like 50 decks surrounding me right now, but we have the Three of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So Aquarius, there's definitely, you're in your feels, somebody's in your feels, and Spirit is saying there's a need to relax, there's a need to have more appreciation in a situation, there's a need to take that step up in maturity, there's a root of opportunity here for the birth of a new creation, a new power. There's something here for that can be really powerful, Aquarius. All right, let me check my other deck. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ooh. Just vibe with me one time. So some of my Aquarians, ooh, and couch potato. Some of my Aquarians watch someone from the couch and they're like, I just want to try that. They see something, or they see it like, I don't like this. Okay, so there's either an Aquarius guy here who's looking at a girl and he's like, man, I just really want to hit that at least once. Or there's an Aquarius girl here who a guy's looking at you from the couch and he's just like scrolling on his phone. He sees you and he's like, I just want to hit that at least once. I mean, if it goes somewhere, cool, but like, I gotta hit it just once. And it's like, do you not understand that having that mentality shows that there's no, like, it couldn't go anywhere to begin with because there's a total irregard for respecting that person in any way, shape, or form. You're looking at them like someone scrolling for like fast food restaurants. So Aquarius, I hope you're not the person doing this, but for some of my Aquarians, you are looking at people like fast food restaurants, or you're looking at other people like fast food restaurants because you definitely got options here. I think that's the biggest thing here. But it's fast food, and fast food is not nourishing for the body, Aquarius. So, yeah, so someone here isn't seeing your worth because if they're looking at you like options, they could be like, well, you're my favorite fast food. But it doesn't matter because you still have all these other options and you're still not respecting me because someone who sees you as like an option, as like fast food, even if they're like, no, you're definitely, steakhouse type, whatever, but it's like, but it's not. They're like trying to paint the picture, Aquarius, someone here is trying to paint a picture to be something that it's not. And it's not what it seems. Nothing is what it seems. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces. Pisces, some of you guys are expanding right now. Watch out unless you're wanting to gain weight because some of you guys could be gaining a couple pounds. But I always feel like, some people have the attitude of like gaining a little extra as we go into wintertime and like losing it for summer and all that jazz. I actually tend to be the opposite. I tend to be my thickest in the summer and then my smallest in the wintertime, which is strange. All right, some of my Pisces could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have the rain here. You guys could be coming clean about a situation. You could be purifying yourself from a situation. Dance in the rain is important here. It's like less of like the still and the grounding Pisces, and it's more like go in the water and swim. Go in the rain and dance. Put your hands in the dirt and dig. Put your tapped shoes on and start tapping. Put your boxing gloves on and start boxing. Like, there's something here, Pisces, because rain is moving, and it's a constant movement. It's a constant flow. It's a moving meditation. Ooh, even just like watching rain. I'm seeing someone here, if you're like confined or you're in a place where you're like, man, I just got to get out of this office. I got to get some like noise canceling headphones. Watch a YouTube video of like rain, just like rainwater, like rainstorm sounds, and with the rain just dropping, and just like let your focus go in and out, and just inhale, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold out for 4, inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. And so just, do that on a 4 count with your breath, just for like 5 minutes. Pisces, try this. It'll make you a better parent. It'll make you more creative with your creative endeavors. It'll make your work situation better when you're dealing with like shitty customers or shitty clients or shitty friends or shitty family, because we all get a little shitty sometimes, is what this is saying also. Because I don't know why, but with this rain, I'm smelling like, you know how in the rain, like if your animals go to the bathroom in the yard, it like smells where there's like, that's coming through here for some of my Pisces. So some of my Pisces, you know, you could be outside with animals, caring for animals, or you're just cleaning up your dog or your cat's mess inside the house, and it's like, it's raining outside. So like there's that. I'm sorry, you guys. As I do this more things come through. So I'm trying to get just more comfortable being open and out with that. Some of my Pisces, your favorite number could be 8. 888. There's something here about balance. This could be you when you were younger. You could have thought everything that I just said about like the animal smells and whatnot is like gross, but now as an adult you're like, I understand. I just changed my kid's diaper. I just dealt with, you know, my dog just left a huge mess and it splattered up on the walls. Like some of my Pisces here have really, you've gone through at least one Saturn return is what Spirit is saying. So I'm talking to Pisces that are, you know, over 30 at least, or at 30. There's something here about entering a new professional phase of your life, Pisces. There's something here about green, so money. It seems like abundance can be coming in for you, especially within the next 8 weeks. Like for my Pisces, put a bookmark on today's date, fast forward 8 weeks, and then put like a reminder on your phone or on your calendar, Google Maps or Google Calendar, whatever it is, and see if you've had an increase in your income, because I bet you will. And then we have the expansion card. So yeah, again, which I put it back in here. It came out at the beginning, very beginning, and then it came out again. Or was that for Aquarius? Or is that for Capricorn? The expansion card has come out a couple times. There's something here, Pisces, about your expanding, so just do it. Get out there, put out your content, get more clients, get more businesses, speak more, share more. We have go. Polarity is on for you, Pisces. So what? Aquarius had don't go. They had stop. They had red light. You have green light. So Pisces, whatever you're thinking right now in your life, and you're like, I don't know, seems a little crazy. And this is the thing, Pisces. There's a big dream here. There's a big dream. That's what this is. And this is like a revelation onto you. A huge, big dream. Because 8 is the number of self-mastery and balance and refinement. Once you master the 5s and the 3s, it's an 8. And you have that balance. You're strong, you're professional, you can accept abundance now, monetary and emotionally and spiritually, because you will not betray it, you will not humiliate it, you will not disrespect it. You will have the respect necessary for the abundance that you've always desired. And previously you were too immature, you were too like, got this or got that, or too entitled, or too just not appreciative, because there was a feeling of something was still too shallow, Pisces, but Spirit says, Saturn says, you've gone through enough, and there's an energy here of self-mastery, of 8, of ambition. And so if you have this huge dream and you're like, no, that's crazy, Spirit's like, nah, we got you, we have the cross. So because you have the cross here, it's like, God is behind this decision of yours. Go. Polarity is on. Expand. Like whatever it is that you want to do, you're getting green means go, Pisces. Ooh. You know what though, Pisces? You can't do this with the people that you're around. We have pioneer, 1, solo, solo dolo, single, entrepreneur, individual. This is about you, a root of opportunity, but it's you. Parasites, imbalance. There are people that are energy vampires in your life right now. There are people that are stealing from your energy, and it's causing you to be imbalanced, and it's preventing this to totally come in. They're especially affecting you at your root chakra. And Spirit is saying, stop with them. You've got to get them away from you. And they're going to be big mad. That song by Caitlin. Love her. Okay, so look up Big Mad by Caitlin. Basically, it's just an energy of power issues and control issues. Carry on, darling, is what Spirit is saying. But we have also David Goggins, fuck the table, sit by your fucking self. So David Goggins in his song Accountability Mirror talks about sitting at the lunch table and sitting alone as a kid and being like, you know, he couldn't sit at any table because he didn't have like a friend group or whatever. So he's like, I was the loner, and he's like, you know, lunch was always anxiety provoking for me. It's like, where am I going to sit? It's like, no one wants to sit with me. And so then I just decided to say, fuck the tables. I'm going to sit by my fucking self. And then his table became the cool table to sit at. So for some of my Pisces, you could realize that actually you have your biggest abundance when you're totally by yourself, when you cut off friends, family, lovers, all that, and it's just you. And then that's when you get really great people that come into your life and you like attract a new tribe, but then you have to like weed those people out, and then maybe only like one or two make it, and then you go to the next cut. So like as you refine in life, Pisces, your connections are also refining. Okay, let me see from this deck for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. These are way longer. All right, Pisces, ooh, bugs. Same with the parasites. You got parasites, you got bugs, Pisces. You got ooh, bed bugs. Who is in your bed? We got bugaboo. Someone is a bugaboo, Pisces. They are a bugaboo. You don't need no bugaboo. And if you're the bugaboo, like, but someone here is a bugaboo, and they trying you too. Someone is trying you, Pisces, or you're trying someone. Okay, this like reeks of codependence, like reeks of codependence. It's a song, I Try, by Busty and the Bass. I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to say, yeah. But it's like, that's endearing and all, but not to that level. And also it's not endearing because I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. Okay, well, why don't you just communicate and come forward? I'll keep my cool, but I'm fiending. Okay, so if you're fiending, then why don't you speak up, step up, like be fucking mature, be a man, be a woman, and like speak up your feelings. And then we have begging, begging you. Okay, some of my Pisces, hopeless romantics, not gonna judge you guys, just saying you gotta create stuff with that kind of energy, or you gotta express it, because just holding on to it is like the most self-sabotaging thing that a Piscean can do. Okay, Aries, and I love you guys. I really do. I've dated a lot of Pisces, and I have a lot of good relationships with Pisces. Just, you know, sometimes Pisces, you gotta get out of your field, so just do something with them. Not get out of them, you gotta do something. All right, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries. Ooh. Okay. Aries, you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could have Pisces in your chart, because we have the Fuck the Table, Sit by Your Fucking Self by David Goggins. From the Accountability Mirror song, we have Girl Get Up by Sarah Jakes Roberts, Making Moves. So some of my Aries, you're like, you know what? I don't need any of this BS. We also have the throat chakra here, so speaking your truth. Someone here doesn't want you to speak your truth. Some person gets pissed when you speak your truth. Nah, that just means you gotta speak up a little more, darling. We got the energy of you're making moves. Fuck the table, you're sitting by your fucking self, because you get way more done that way, you're way more successful that way. And it's funny because the people watch you that way, which is hilarious, because it's like, how are they going to look up to you but talk about you? It's funny. It's funny. We have the Watcher at the bottom of the deck. Literally somebody watching. But they don't say anything, Aries. They're just watching because they're cowards. We have Crown. So a lot of my Aries are connecting to their crown chakra. The crown chakra is I understand. So you're like, Spirit's saying you're finally understanding. Yeah, we have nostalgia, nurture, memories. That, you know, there's an energy here, Aries, of all of the people who took you for granted, all the people who thought that you were naive, that thought that you didn't know something, but you completely knew the whole time, but you were just giving them benefit of the doubt. And then here, when you finally reach the crown, you have, I understand, so I cut it off here. And so there's an energy of understanding. And from the understanding is also why you have making moves, because you can't make the move, and Aries isn't going to make the move until they feel fully understood about it. Because when Aries makes a decision, they do not go back on that decision. That is like the number one thing of a embodied Aries. An embodied Aries makes their decision, and that's it. All right, one more deck. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries. We have mimicry and immature. Yeah, so people are mimicking you. There's an energy of immature energy around you. But then we also have back then, hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot, hoes all on me. So Aries, there's people here who used to mimic you that were immature in the past. Back then they didn't want you, but now they see you and they all want you. You're still tipping and they're still tripping. All right, we have unbridled. So some of my Aries are unbridled now. Love it. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Taurus. Okay, we have Big Mad, again, by Caitlin. What was this in? Pisces? So some of my Tauruses, you're big mad, or some of my Tauruses, people are big mad at you. Again, this is all power issues and control issues. Should we be, like, are we surprised? No. Taurus, the bull. You're the bull. Taurus is the bull. Bulls are stubborn as heck. If you are, like, pushing into a bull and you're trying to get a bull to move, do you think it's going to move? No. In fact, you're probably going to be more mad because the bull's in the way and you want to push the bull out of the way, but you're not going to push the bull out of the way because it's a bull and it has horns and it could kill you. And so there's an energy here, Taurus. Oh my gosh, then we have Free Willy. This is like Taurus. So someone here is big mad because they can't control you. And not only can they not control you, but they actually can't touch you at all because remember the bull, they're not going to go up to a bull and push the bull because the bull has horns. The bull can kill this person. So Taurus, you have people that are like, you know, trying to get at you and you're just a bull doing your bull thing. And also for whatever reason, like the red cape is not working. You've like switched into this. You're like, yeah, I'm not into red capes right now. I'm into like Free Willy. I'm into blue. I'm into the ocean. I'm into blue. I'm into, because I'm hearing the Free Willy, the Michael Jackson. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You are my friend. Oh, whatever that in Free Willy, whenever he's like jumping over, it's like the theme song of Free Willy. I'm pretty sure it's a Michael Jackson song. Sorry, I don't know the title. You can look up the movie and you'll see what song it is. Listen to it, check out the lyrics, because there could be something in that for you, Taurus, or even just the movie Free Willy could be a thing here. But Taurus, the biggest thing here, and I'm hearing for a lot of my Taurans, you're like, I'm hearing the song, this time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. So we have bulletproof. Some of you guys could be into bulletproof coffee. There's something here about bulletproof. But really, a lot of this is, Taurus, this power control issue is if you're bulletproof in a situation, because let's go back to the bull analogy, people aren't going to try and push a bull because a bull can literally kill you. It's going to impale you. Like, what? You won't do that. You'll just look at it and you'll be like, man, if you're in your car and a bull goes right in front of your car, you're like, excuse me, bull, can you move? And the bull's like, yeah, right. Like, I'll move when I feel like it. So Taurus, here's the issue. Here's the thing with maturity, Taurus. You can't be the kind of bull who's like, I know y'all want me to move, so I'm just going to get cozy here a little longer. Because Taurus, like, you have to ask yourself, is that, and then you're like, oh, I'm teaching them a lesson in patience. It's like, Taurus, you're going to get the karma for that because, you know, there's only so much here. So it's a fine line, but this is all about balancing and surfing the wave of power and control. So, you know, back from land to water, we got the surfing going on here, hitting those waves. But Taurus, people don't see that everything that you've built in your life and everything that you've accomplished in your life and your family and your structure and your status, everything that you've made in your life, Taurus, you built on the ashes of, like, the total ashes and ruin of your past. So, like, the ashes and ruin of your past, instead of looking at it and being like, I'm screwed, well, poor me, woe is me, you're like, nah, bish, I'm a bull, and I'm just going to build a perfect foundation. You know, I'm going to take these ashes, I'm going to use them as some insulation, I'm going to use them as this, I'm going to take this. You're like repurposing material, Taurus. There's an energy here that people don't see everything that you've lost. They don't see everything that you've sacrificed, and they don't see how tenacious and stubborn you being is actually what's gotten you light years ahead. So like some people may look and be like, what, how this, how that, da 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 da. And it's like, because you got light years ahead, Taurus, because you were able to be that stubborn. You were able to be more tenacious than any other person. You know, there's an energy, Taurus, that like only you really in your like strongest Tauran bull embodiment could really achieve. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ooh, you guys have bugaboo. Okay. So yeah, you guys also could be dealing with a bugaboo, parasites, people like bugs. And for you guys, I'm hearing gnats in the ear, like, and you're like swatting. So you could be swatting at flies, Taurus. Some of you guys could literally be outside swatting at mosquitoes, flies, gnats, all of that. But you also have like people or like things in your environment, Taurus, that are like flies and gnats. We also have the song Stay by Kid Latori. And the lyrics specific, well, some of my Taurans are drinking way too much, or the person that you're dealing with is drinking way too much. But there's an energy of, I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. So someone said, they've broken promises. So there's an energy, Taurus, of like someone saw something that they wanted, but they're like, I'm not quite there yet, but I can act like I'm there, and maybe I can have it, and it just doesn't work like that. And okay. All right. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You guys, I will timestamp these afterwards. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Message me if you would like a personal reading. All right. Gemini. You guys also have go polarity is on. Be careful with your hands, your wrists, your feet, your ankles for the rest of Mercury retrograde. There could just be like, like rolling an ankle or like spraining a wrist type thing. We also have 333, so things happen in threes. So if you like trip, stub your toe, or like slip in the shower, or like do something, things come in threes. So there's an energy, Gemini, of just like getting ahead. I'm hearing getting ahead. But we have green means go. Going forward on this. Jupiter energy. Some of my Geminis, you're coming into huge blessings, like windfalls of blessings I'm seeing. And there's also something here that would be so much stronger if you would just get rid of these. Okay, you know how some houses have like those green vines on the side and they look really pretty, that ivy, but it's actually like embedding itself into the structure of the home, and it's ruining the structure and the foundation of the home, Gemini. There's an energy of like, you need to cut the ivy off the house, Gemini. You need to cut the ivy off the house. You may thought it looked pretty, but you need to take the ivy off the house. And this is people. These are people. This is like something that looks good. This is somebody that looks great, Gemini. But at the inside or at the core, actually, you're like, what insides? Really, Gemini? Something here so superficial. Like you went after someone because, like, let's just be honest, you were just in a Gemini fun nature and you're like, whew, that thing is smoking. I need that. But there was like literally, they were just empty on the inside. There's something here about emptiness on the inside. So be cautious with that for some of my Geminis. Some of my Geminis, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. So you could have Sagittarius in your chart. You could be traveling. You're about to travel. The person you're with is travel. There could be something here where you're like, pew, just like barely missing each other. But Gemini, we have this energy of people threw bricks at you, and then they're upset because you went and built a house. People threw the bricks at you, and then they're upset that you went and built a house. Riddle me this, Gemini. It makes no sense. So I say, just say, thank you for the bricks, darling. Don't you love what I built with them? So, kill them with kindness, Gemini, is what's coming through. Like, really, there's an energy here of like, same, Christina Aguilera, Fighter. You made me that much stronger. The beginning line of that song, when she's like, at first, I wanted to hate you, but I don't. Instead, I want to thank you. It's like, I don't hate you, I want to thank you. So Gemini, you're either in that energy or you need to get into that energy because it's going to bring these blessings and this abundance into your life. I'm also hearing Three's Company. Now this can also be the TV show Three's Company. I used to love that TV show. Come and knock on my door, I'll be waiting for you. Some of my Geminis, you want to knock on someone's door. You wish someone would knock on your door. You want to knock on their door. Some of my Geminis are knocking the boots. Knocking the boots. Okay, R&B, knocking the boots. Okay, so some of my Geminis, you getting into it. You really you miss someone that you used to listen to R&B music with. Maybe you've knocked boots with this person, Gemini. We have independence versus independence. Cooperation is necessary for teams to work, Gemini. So there's an energy here of completeness and wholeness is only true when there's three, not two. Interesting. Okay, yeah, because when there's one, okay, one is polarity, one is the single, the individual. Two, now there's partnership. But it's not totally balanced yet. They can just go in same cycles, and it's unstable. But three is the foundation, the Holy Trinity. And there's something about three. There's something about, it's not just me and you, but it's me, you, and the Lord. It's me, you, and our child. It's me, you, and the business. It's me, you, and the higher spiritual belief that we believe in, but maybe isn't a specific religion. It's me, you, and something else, an entity that is almost like a checks and balances for the other two, or that checks them in some way, or requires some sort of presence. There's something here about higher consciousness, Gemini. There's something here about the constitution, the constitution of, oh my gosh, what is this? It's very formal, Gemini. It's very formal. It's like restructuring how you look at relationships and how you look at fulfillment. And I think that's what it comes down to, Gemini. It's like you're realizing you may have had really great experiences with beautiful people or beautiful places or beautiful this, but there's something here, Gemini, that's missing as pertains to true, like really deep fulfillment. And you're restructuring, you know, now what you're interested in or what you're going towards, because you're realizing, you know, certain things that just look good on the surface weren't bringing a deeper fulfillment internally. Gemini, you need to block someone and break away from them. We have a lightning bolt, a thunderbolt, block and break away. So for some of my Geminis, I mean, GTFO. Get out of there. All right, Gemini. Ooh, we have intimacy. Into me, you see. Into me, you see. So Gemini, there's something here, again, about you're not receiving the fulfillment that you want in a situation because, first of all, you're not fully seeing yourself, but secondly, you're not able to deeply see into the heart of another because you're not looking into yourself. And so there's this energy, if you're looking at a person, you look at yourself, you look at a situation, you're not looking into yourself, you're not looking into the person, you're not looking into the situation. There's something here of the heart of the matter. All right, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer. The Sun and the Moon. I'm seeing Skeksis, the dark crystal. Ooh. Cancer, we have Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. Yeah? Something along those lines. So we also have, I'll toast to that. So some of my Cancers, you could be toasting to something. Some of my Cancers, don't burn the toast, don't burn whatever is in the oven, Cancer. Someone here is wondering if they're pulling, ooh, Cancer, I don't like this. So you have good news. Something is a good connection, but this connection goes back and forth on being a good connection. And it's a spiritual, emotional workout for you. It's exercise. This is exercise to transform energy. And Spirit is saying also physically exercise to transform the energy in a connection, Cancer. So Cancer, there's the strong energy of this relationship at times is really beautiful. You guys are really abundant together. You guys receive things together. You travel together. You can toast to things together. But as iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. And so there's also a situation that someone is kind of watching the other person. Like Cancer, you guys are family. You're nurturing. You're at the home. You know, it's Cancer, the crowd. So there's this energy of codependence loves to find you, Cancer. And there's this energy of you're watching your partner too much. They're watching you too much. And we have someone trying to pull the other like puppet strings. So there's really keen manipulation here. This can even be, you know, like being a master in nonviolent communication. So you're using it as a manipulative tactic to like control or like figure out what's going on in the other person's life and seem like the hoity-to-do one. Cancer, there's also something here about jewelry. So since we have a toast in jewelry, some of my Cancers could be proposing, you could be getting jewelry for somebody, you could be getting jewelry for someone, or getting it from somebody, because we do have good news. We also have a golden opportunity and a gift. But Cancer, we also have protect, and you need to contract at this time. There can be too much expansion at this time, Cancer, and even though expanding is great, we have to do things in moderation or else they boomerang back. You know, that's just kind of how physics goes. So Cancer, there's something here about moderation is important. I don't know why I just put those cards back in. This is why though, because the Watcher just came out again. And then we have puppet strings at the bottom. So Cancer, like I said, there's definitely a situation here that even though it seems beautiful, everything seems great, and this is a very divinely guided situation, someone here is purposefully doing what they're doing, saying what they're saying to have control over the other person, to watch them, to have puppet strings. They could even have people around them to watch them. It's like, oh yeah, that's fine. You know, it's like a girl being like, yeah, honey, you can go out with your boys. But then she like talks to one of the boys that she knows is like on her side, and she's like, you better tell me everything that he does. You better tell me everything. Da, da, da. Like there's an energy, Cancer, of like somebody just really, yeah. And we have the Bugaboo again. Oh, this card is gonna be my least favorite card this whole reading because I know it's gonna come out more times than this. Okay, we also have the song Disturbia by Rihanna. No more gas in the red, can't even get it started. Okay, so Cancer. Some of you guys are just going. What did we say about moderation? Remember, we just had contraction. You need to contract. Everything's been going really great, especially for those who you're toasting things, you're celebrating, you guys are partying, you're having gifts. There's new commitments here. There could be engagement here. There's all these things. But Spirit is saying you need to just go disappear for a week, Cancer. Cancer's assignment is to literally just go disappear for a week. And someone's really happy about that. So whoever's giving hearts, yes, Cancer, go crawl away into your hole and go be a crab and rejuvenate yourself and recollect. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and inch by inch, row by row. Success is what you do consistently daily, Leo. It's what you do consistently daily. You may need to block someone here. You may need to block something. You may need All right. For some people, I'm getting sunblock. But here's the thing. Ooh, controversial. I believe people get skin cancer because of what they put inside their bodies and because of what they put on their bodies, not from necessarily being in the sun alone. That being said, there are some more natural sunblocks and things, so I'd say use something natural, but someone here needs to protect their skin. A Leo, you need to protect your hair, your face, you need to protect your eyes, your mouth, your ears, your teeth. There's something here about protecting things, like superficial on the body, Leo. Now, for some of you Leos, it could just be you partake in something that these things are targeted. For some of my Leos, you could work in hair, nails, salon stuff. All right, for some of my Leos, we have you are in a space where you cannot control the situation and you have to surrender. And there's a need to just ask yourself every morning when you wake up, Leo, what would it take for a miracle here? And before you go to bed every night, ask yourself and ask Spirit, God, whoever it is that you speak with, what would it take for a miracle here? Leo, some of you guys could be big mad about a situation. You could feel like you got the short stick of a situation and it's affecting your hair, face, skin, mouth, eyes, ears, teeth. It's affecting you. For some of my Leos, some people are mad at you, but there's an energy of carry on. There's something in the water. So for some of my Leos, there is something, we have teeth twice. So for some of my Leos, please check out your teeth or start caring for them more because, there's definitely something here flossing is more important than brushing, but try and do both every day and some sort of rinse or something. Some of my Leos, you also could smoke too much. There's something here about the respiratory system, the lungs, the throat, just having, again, moderation. Leo, we have lucky 777, so abundance is coming into you, Jupiter, fortune. Same thing as I told another sign, but 7 weeks, not 8 weeks. So mark today on your calendar, go 7 weeks from today, Leo, mark that day, and I promise you, your finances will be bigger. And it's because you're freeing yourself from something. We have Free Willy, and Leo, you're also being told to be careful that your experiences are truly experiences and they're not extractions, meaning that when you come home from going somewhere, did you gain something? Do you feel recharged from the situation? Or are you just that plum wore me out. I need to go lock myself up for 24 hours because I'm pooped. Because if that's how it affects you, Leo, then you need to cut that shit out. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Leo. We have final form and strong roots. So some of my Leos, this work that you're doing is just putting you into your final form. And baby, you got strong roots. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Libra. Some of you guys could be hanging out by the pool, hanging out down by the water. I don't know why I'm hearing it like that. You could be around someone with an accent. Some of my... I said Libra. Ugh, man, I've skipped Virgo twice and I've gone straight to Libra a couple times. Well, it's whatever. I'm on Libra, so we'll go to Virgo after this. Libra, some of you guys, again, could be, maybe it's because some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. We have big mad again. So some of you guys could be big mad or someone's big mad at you. Remember, a hater is, imagine if I listened to it, a hater gotta say, I never give a broke bitch any time of day. Big Mad by Caitlin, it's the lyrics. Basically, there's an energy here of never take advice from someone that's not like living in a way that you strive to. So this is the funny thing. Most of your haters have less than you. Most of your haters are not anywhere near your level, and people can only touch you if they can get you on their level. So Libra, there's an energy here of you trying to get other people on your level so you can have some control over them emotionally, or they're trying to get you on their level to have some control over you emotionally. But either way, it's incredibly low vibrational. Rain is purification. So Libra, get in the water and purify, clean that shit off. Get some holy water, darling. Spirit's saying you gotta jump in a holy water bath, Libra. Libra, some of you guys, Proverbs 27:17, as iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. You could be in the gym of life right now at this time. You're having a spiritual and emotional workout. Spirit is saying you need to focus on discipline at this time, Libra. Restructure your life, restructure your schedule, restructure your priorities. The biggest question here, I used to hate the word discipline, you guys. And whenever I rearranged what it meant, I was like, okay, discipline, let's break it down. Discipline means to be a disciple of, Libra. So what are you a disciple of? And when you really answer that question genuinely, then all of a sudden, like, everything gets easier in life. Because for me, it's like, I'm a disciple to the horses. So it's easy for me to commit to horses 7 days a week and not feel any type of way about that, no matter how sick I am, what the weather is, this, that, whatever, it doesn't matter, because I am a disciple to horses. And because of that, I show up so happily for that genuinely every single day. And if you are not like that towards something, then you need to find what it is and stop acting like it in whatever area that you're in. And you need to find out what it is that actually brings you that joy and that bliss. We also have the song She Got Me Fucked Up by G-Eazy. So someone here with Big Mad and she got me fucked up and then begging. So Libra, someone could be begging. Someone's like, what the heck happened here? And yeah, that's an interesting energy. Let's go back to Virgo since I skipped Virgo. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo. I've done this like twice when I do the all 12 readings, going to Libra first. All right, so for some of my Virgos, you could be, new opportunity, new work job. You are taking the right stepping stones. You're also in the gym of life, but it's like a positive. You walked into like a positive gym of life. You walked into the gym of life. Oh my gosh, okay. Virgos walked into the gym of life that's like animal movement, animal flow, functional movement, da-da-da, like this, that, tribal. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is good fruit. Whereas Libra walked into like a Russian powerlifting gym that's like da-da-da-da-da-da. It's literally how I'm seeing this. All right, Virgo, we have pussycat, meow, purr. So some of my Virgos, you could be making somebody purr, or they're making you purr, or you want to make somebody purr, Virgo. You feel like somebody here has got the good fruit, that juicy fruit. I keep it juicy. So we got Doja Cat, juicy fruit. Someone here is natural. Virgo, you like that, or somebody likes that you're natural, or you're both natural. Some of my Virgos, this situation is affecting your tribe, your family, your friends, your animals. All of this is affecting your situation. So you could be avoiding someone because they don't fit with with your crew, or you could be avoiding a situation because you feel like you don't fit in that certain area. And Spirit says, same thing for you. Every morning and every night, ask yourself, what would it take for a miracle to happen here? What would it take for a miracle to happen here? So Virgo, ask yourself that a few times a day. Meditate with that. A few minutes at night. We have back then, who's didn't want me, now I'm hot, who's all on me still. So Virgo, you're still tipping while somebody else is still tripping. We also have the worship song, Come Fall on Us. Now, Come Fall on Us is Psalm 50, so I would highly recommend any of my Virgos to read Psalm 50, but it is also the psalm for deliverance from your troubles. So for some of my Virgos who are navigating troubles right now, Psalm 50 could really help you, and reading it every morning and every night for the next 2 weeks would be beneficial. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, we have discipline. So this time in your life, Scorpio, it's not about having fun, it's about discipline, and that's okay because we all go through cycles where we need to be more structured and disciplined, and then where we can have more fun. Now, Scorpio, to make this more fun, you need to ask yourself, what are you a disciple of? So, breaking down the word discipline, again, what are you a disciple of? So just like I said, I'm a disciple to horses. I'm a disciple to spirit. I'm a disciple to this work. So I do those things. I am disciplined to do those things, and it's no issue. For some of my Scorpios, somebody wants you to stay. We also have the song Alt J, I could hold on to the memory of that day for, oh, I don't know what the song is, but the lyrics are, I could hold on to that memory for the memory of that day for the rest of my life. So Scorpio, some people have a memory of you and they literally replay that memory over and over and over and over in their head, Scorpio. So there's something here of someone obsessively thinking of this memory. And with stay here, it's like almost an energy of like them hoarding this memory that they have with you, Scorpio, or you're doing this to somebody. Yeah, we have feel. So I do not fear the fire of self-discovery. It will not burn me. It will burn what I am not. But this is the sacral chakra, which is I feel. It's about your emotion. So for some of my Scorpios, you've been avoiding your emotions, and there's a need to get into your emotions, but transform them into something productive through discipline. So you get the emotion and then do something with it. We have Free Willy. So this time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. We have that as well. So there's an energy of breaking free from a situation. We have the good fruit again. We have the pussycat meow purr. So some of my Scorpios, you're dealing with someone who's got some good fruit. You got some good fruit. You got that juicy fruit. If you could see it from the front, wait till I see it from the back. It's the song Juicy Fruit by Doja Cat. But there's definitely an energy here, Scorpio, of good fruit in a situation. And from this deck for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Scorpio. All right, we have You Can't Be Everybody's Cup of Tea by Casey Musgraves, but why would you want to be? So Scorpio, there's an energy that you just have to be yourself. And just like Casey Musgraves says in that song, you can't be everybody's cup of tea, and why would you want to be? And here's the bigger thing, Scorpio. Why are people even, like, people who get onto someone for being a certain way? It's like you realize there's 8 billion people in this world and there's only this much time in your life, and you could take all the time that you spend hating on somebody else's life and actually do something with your life. So there's an energy, Scorpio, of just having compassion for all of the can't say that word. For just basically all of the people who are not doing anything with their life because they would rather tell you how to live yours. But it's okay, Scorpio, because you're packing up, or you already did pack up and you got out of that situation, Scorpio. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sagittarius, someone wants you to stay. Ooh, we got bad apple, spoiled fruit. Sagittarius, you're a spoiled fruit, or you're dealing with somebody who's a spoiled fruit. So we got bad fruit in the situation. Sagittarius. We have listen to your heart when she's calling to you. So some of my Sagittariuses have been avoiding listening to your heart. I'm not a doctor, but I will just say, check out heart, thymus, lungs, immune system, and your circulation. These are things that are coming up. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Right now, it's important to have extra appreciation, extra gratitude. Sagittarius, it would be really beneficial for you during this time to wake up and write 10 things you're grateful for. And before you go to bed at night, write 10 more things that you're grateful for. Now, this can literally just be as simple as, I'm grateful for the water that I bathed my body with today. I'm grateful for electricity. I'm grateful for controlled, indoor temperatures. I'm grateful for love. I'm grateful for fresh air outside. Simple things like this, and doing this every day, morning and night, for at least 5 days. But Sagittarius, if you do it for 30, Spirit says whatever you put into it, Spirit will exponentiate. I don't even know if exponentiate is a word, but I'm hearing exponentiate specifically. We also have toast. Sagittarius here, something could be toast. It's totally done, toast. Sometimes I do see it as a toast, but I'm seeing something is like toast. And we have contraction. So there's an energy, we have spider is coming through really strongly. Now, here's the thing, Sagittarius. You could be doing way too much. Yeah, we have the coyote and roadrunner constantly in fight or flight. So this makes total sense. So Sagittarius, there's an energy that you just need to put something on ice. Let it thaw out. Just let it chill. Just let it be. Like a spider. A spider builds its web, and then it just takes a nap in its web. At sleep, it goes to sleep. And when it wakes up, then, the food is there. So it doesn't have to do that much. So Sagittarius, there's an energy here of you're doing like way too much in a situation and you don't need to do as much. And because you're doing so much, it's like, I don't know, it's running around, it's running around, it's running around. There also is a lot of love here. yeah, we have clear, gold, alchemy. So with the bad fruit coming in and clear, I also just want to say, especially with the health stuff coming out here, some of my Sagittariuses, there could be something here. Again, I'm not a doctor. These are entertainment purposes only. However, I would say for some of my Sagittariuses, please get a basic health check, because there is something here that can get worse, but it also will get clear. It's something that can be healed because we have clear. So you have something that will get cleared, that you can take something to get cleared, but there's definitely something here. We also have, there's something in the water, speak. So some of my Sagittariuses need to speak their truth in a situation. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sagittarius. Okay, we have mimicry and immature. So for some of my Sages, when we have the Eminem song, I just don't give a fuck. Okay, so for some of my Sagittariuses, oof, okay. Some of my Sagittariuses, this is you being in a very low vibrational state, mimicking someone, being immature about someone, talking about someone, gossiping about someone because you just don't give a fuck, or in a situation you just say something because you just don't give a fuck. There's immaturity here, or Sagittarius, somebody is doing this to you, or you and somebody else are doing this at each other. I do want to see what the advice is for the situation, Sagittarius, because these two coming out together is a lot. It's a lot. Oh, that one wanted to scream. 10 of Wands in the reverse. So for some of my Sagittariuses here, you just need to drop this burden. You need to drop this burden. And with the Four of Cups and the Devil, someone could have done something, and with the Knight of Wands, there definitely could be an energy of deceit when it comes to hanky-panky, because the Knight of Wands to me is a hookup card, especially with the Devil. It's a travel card or a hookup card, depending on what's with it. When the Knight of Wands is with the Devil, to me, that's a hookup. With the Four of Cups, it's a hookup that went bad. And with the bad apple coming out first, Sagittarius, there's definitely some sort of hookup, or there is some situation that gave a bad apple. And with the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands, it's like knowing the truth about the situation is going to make you or somebody else uncomfortable. So we have that. All right. I love you guys. If you would like a personal reading with me, hit me up.